everybody. So we're here actually at our second try of making a basic bread recipe with our Hamilton Beach bread maker. Now what we're doing is we're following a basic recipe. This is actually in the Hamilton Beach manual. So we're going to follow this exactly, and what we should wind up with is a perfect loaf of bread after about 3.5 hours. Now the first time, I just want to note, the first time we did this without bread machine flour.
Yeast.
Yeast, that's right, without bread machine yeast. Figuring that it really wouldn't make a difference, but we don't know what that difference is going to be, because this time around we actually do have bread machine flour.
Yeast.
Yeast. I don't know why I keep saying flour, it's yeast. Anyway, but we're not going to cut, this is just a natural thing that we're doing. So it says here in the instructions that we're going to add all the ingredients in the order in which they are mentioned within the recipe. It's going to be 100-degree water, and as you can see right here, we are right around that 100-degree mark. It's 98, 99, which really should be fine for this recipe. So we're going to put the water in first. Second, we're going to put in a teaspoon of salt. That's this one here. We are then going to put in 2 teaspoons of sugar, like so. And we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Already have that prepared right here. And that goes right into the bread maker. And right after the oil, we then have 2.5 cups of bread flour. This has already been pre-measured. And that goes right into the bread maker. And last but not least, of course, is going to be 1.25 teaspoons of yeast. So let me get this prepared. This is 1 teaspoon right here. Going to level that right off. And then a 1/4 teaspoon measure as well. And that's right here. Going to level that off too. And so we're just going to review. We have 3/4 cup of water, a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, 2.5 cups of bread flour, and 1.25 teaspoons of, yes, bread machine yeast. So we're going to cover the machine, and what we're going to do is set the loaf size to 1 pound. Now you can see here that our indicator is set on 2 pounds. So what we do is press the loaf button, and now it's set to 1 pound. We could also set the crust color. This is the suggested setting is medium, so we're going to do that. Now the last time with the other yeast, the top of the loaf came out very light. But being that maybe that affected the outcome in some way, we're just going to leave it on the medium setting. So that's all that we need to do at this point. You can see that it's going to take 3 hours and 25 minutes, and we're just going to hit start. And you could see that right from the get-go, the dough mixer is beginning to mix the dough, and at some point when it comes together, it's going to actually start kneading it which will then create the gluten that's needed to provide the structure for the bread. And that's it though for now. Oh yes, so I chose the red color. We thought that it looked nice, my wife and I, and it does have a very appealing stainless steel, outside, and it does happen to look pretty nice on a kitchen counter. But is that going to translate into good bread? Well, we'll see that in 3.5 hours. So we're going to sign off for now, and after 3.5 hours, we're going to show you the results.